There's nothing more annoying than going to the airport. You got to travel, and travel sucks enough as it is, especially with the COVID restrictions that were in place for some time. But even before then, taking off your shoes, you going through the metal detectors, going through the lines, waiting in lines, paying for luggage fees. Not to mention, of course, layovers, if you're unlucky enough to have that. Fees, all that stuff. But if it wasn't bad enough, now you got MAGA Chuds. MAGA Chuds, who, by the way, throughout the entire pandemic, would melt down over masks, mask requirements, or just melt down for no reason, because that's what they do. Well, now they have found a new way to make going to the airport even more annoying. In fact, according to the Daily Beast, this is Will Sommer, a new trend is Republicans tricking airport staffers into paging fake passengers with names that sound like right-wing memes. For example, "Let's go Brandon." Now, again, I'm speaking my experience as somebody who is a passenger, right? But apparently being a staffer, also not fun when you're dealing with these people. And again, you go back to the mask example, how they would resist wearing masks and would cause all sorts of, scenes, ruckus, and hold up lines. And and so that's what we have going on. Sommer says that this new trend speaks to the prankishness of the American right now. So now, why did this matter? Well, let me get to a little bit more of a meta point. But one prominent airport prankster, says Sommer, said, quote, he has this little snicker at the Cinnabon. But these videos rack up tens of thousands of views. So let's get to the meta point here. Is that not sad, for one? Instead of having discussions on policy, making people's lives better through policy means, here you instead have people essentially trolling airport workers, airport staff, right? And so you get these people that are like, oh, yeah, why don't you page in Sleepy Joe? We're paging Sleepy Joe. And then they film it and get tens of thousands of views. This is not a new phenomenon, obviously, but it's just another in a long line of people that are just being stupid for clout. And in this case, right-wingers being stupid for clout. I mean, there's so much good that people could do with the reach of social media these days. And this is what happens. And again, those things get tens of thousands of views. You have a substantive discussion, for example, on anti-trans legislation, of which there's about 170 bills that have been filed in the last 2 months to strip trans people of rights, to kick them out of school sports, to, kick them out of bathrooms. We don't talk about that, though. No. Nobody cares about that. A few hundred views, few thousand views on different videos. But these right-wing trolls, tens of thousands of views. Isn't it amazing? It's maddening, actually, because you have trolls that are just getting all this attention for being the most low-effort idiots imaginable. Again, low effort. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make this video where we do "Let's Go Brandon." Yeah. That's gonna get them. How are you getting anyone? How are you making the country better by doing that? Well, you're not. And that's the thing. For the right wing, there is no policy. There's no aim that they're discussing. There's no way to make this country better for working people that they talk about. No, it's nonstop culture war. It's this desperate need, this desire to own the libs. That's all it is. That's all there is to be. That's all there is to being a right winger these days. Again, what policy are you going to talk about? What does the policy of the Republican Party stand for now? Making the rich richer. That's it. Corporate tax cuts, deregulation, and culture war nonsense. That's all that happens. That's all you do. That's all they do. It is a hatred of the left and a hatred of any sort of change or societal advancement, and also being used as a distraction so that the billionaires, the actual elitists here, which are overwhelmingly right-wing, continue to rob us all. But hey, you know, I guess keep enjoying your troll job, everybody. Good work. You got 10,000 views off your shitty video. Congratulations. But you didn't do anything better. And that's the worst thing, is that after a while, nobody's going to remember you. Nobody's going to remember anything that you did, because you made absolutely no difference in this country whatsoever. None at all. So good job. Nailed it.